Let's do this.
All right, welcome, Guardians, to our Average Guardians show. For the week of August 9th, we're going to tell you guys about the reset. I'm here with my
How you
co
doing?
host, Mr. Tin City Legacy 24.
What's up? What's up, Reek?
Nothing, bro. A little bored. A little, no, we ran a couple of these Nightfalls together, and we were not super impressed.
No, it's been a while.
It's been the same stuff, it seems like, over and over again.
It's
But,
Tanix this week for everyone that doesn't know.
yeah, Tanix. We got Tanix is the Nightfall. You know, your heroic strikes. Your what else do we have here? You know what? We need to tell you guys. I guess the weekly Crucible zone control this week. I actually like that. I like that match type where you actually hold the zones and they give you points for holding them.
Yeah, what's that called?
Zone control.
Zone control. It's definitely better than control.
Yeah.
Just
So
control.
that one's running all week. I mean, you get your 30 points total, but 10 for each win. That's a good one for this week. The Vanguard Heroic Strikes. They got Heroic as one of the modifiers, small arms, which is a good one. Exposure, which is the shields. Your shields are stronger, but they regenerate slow, or they don't regenerate, I believe. After a certain point, they only get that little quarter, and then you have airborne, which gives you more damage when you're shooting down at the people. So it's not really, I feel it's nothing really super to be running through it unless you're just trying to, do either your exotic class item quest or something and you're forced to do it. But other than
Yeah,
that,
it's definitely not a farming week.
yeah, you can punch
I
out
guess just to get your legendaries.
marks, yeah.
And that's
So
it.
it's like three of those, and you'll be done with that. I mean, it's pretty bland. What you really want to, like we said last time we did the reset, you really want to look forward to a burn, so that you can just blow through them, and they're not going to take a while. And not only that, but if you're looking for a particular strike item or weapon, you find that striking item, that particular level, and you just farm it. And it's easiest with particular modifiers, in this week's
Well,
kind
they
of
have
poop.
small arms. They're teasing us. They have small arms,
Yeah.
but no arc burn, which kind of sucks.
With no burns at all, yeah, it's kind of
Yeah,
poop.
yeah, definitely not a good farming week.
So we'll roll right over to our weekly Nightfall strike, and you said it was Tanix.
It is Tanix, and the modifiers this week for the Nightfall are Epic, Arc Burn, Brawler, Grounded, and Trickle.
So they're trying to give you the kind of reverse of what they're giving you during the week with the grounded. So now you can't jump; you have to stay on the ground, otherwise you get more damage.
Well, fortunately for this one, you don't have to jump a lot in this Nightfall.
Well, that
so.
walker's a pain in the ass sometimes. I think that's
Yeah, that
probably why we
walker.
were dying.
The one
Jumping.
thing with the Walker is there's arc burn, so they have a small little cannon on top that shoots arc, and there's a Gatling gun in the front of the Walker that shoots arc. So you don't want to stay in the little tunnel to the right. You want to stay towards the back.
I think that's probably the biggest headache, right?
Yeah, that's the biggest headache, and it's really not big of a headache at all, to be honest with you. If you know what you're doing, you could get through it.
Tanix himself, he has solar. I mean, he's shooting.
It's solar burn.
It's mainly the ads. The ads are a pain in the ass because you can't really get close to them. You want to use, not only that, they have brawler also, so their swipes are like times whatever,
And they have arc.
and their arc. So
yeah.
you don't
So
you don't want to
the
mess
ads
with
are
those
the
small
strongest.
guys. Yeah.
Yeah, try to stay away from the ads and get rid of them quick. The best class. What was your best class you used?
I actually had I ran it twice. I ran the Warlock the second time. I was having fun with the Stormcaller. Like, it's pretty good to run out the ads. The Hunter I ran with, the Arcblade, was not as beneficial to run with it compared to a bow. Just the fact that you have to be so close to use the Arcblade.
And you get those
And
orbs.
when you're getting jumped, when you get multiple, you're hitting one dude and the other guy's hitting you, and then you can get overwhelmed fairly quickly. And I mean, there's a lot of exotic armor pieces that work with the Hunter that help that trickle effect. You have like the chest piece, the Tarantella, so that kind of stuff boosts your arc blade to get it quicker, and for your grenades, but the payout for the super just isn't worth it when you can go with a bow and just give your teammates more opportunities to use their supers with the orbs.
Yeah, so going in from that to the Titan, I used the Titan, and I started off with the Striker. The Striker's not bad. The lightning grenades are really good. It's just like the Arc Blade. It's tough getting close to the smaller enemies, And you want to try to make orbs. Orbs are your best friend, like last week because of trickle. So it's tough getting close without dying, especially it's even worse with the Striker Titan because you don't get your health back like you do with the Arc Blade.
Yeah, I
So
think. Go ahead. What were you saying?
I was just gonna say, so the Bubble Titan's the best. I wouldn't even switch to hammers. The Bubble Titan with weapons and creating orbs when the bubble's hit by an enemy, and creating orbs with the melee is the best I found.
Yeah, with the arc damage being on this week compared to last week, you don't really need to rely so much on your supers for putting out damage. So that's why we're suggesting more of a defensive, getting these supers that actually create more weapon damage with the bubble, with weapons, and with the bow tethering, plus the primary, like we were suggesting, supercell. If you use that supercell with those two modifiers on, you could pretty much shred everything.
Yeah, it's the supercell, and we found out that an arc sniper rifle is the best option. Don't even pull out a shotgun or a fusion rifle. And a heavy machine gun and a rocket launcher
they're about
that are
the
both
same.
arc just work the same. So.
Yeah, so it's sniper is the biggest thing. If you have an arc sniper, I was using my Irene and it had a bonus round in it, so I was getting like 50 K of damage. Yeah, so that's probably the best way to melt them. And with the bow, with the weapons, it's fairly easy. You just have to watch the walker, when he shoots, where he shoots, and then controlling the ads. And we were doing it 2-man again like we normally do, and we ran through with the hunter and the titan. The warlock, we were having a little bit more of a mental block. We were just kind of done with it.
Yeah, we were done. It's not fun. I mean, it's alright, but.
And not only that, but I was good. The tin was a little deflated at the fact of course, the wonderful gifts at the end. What did you receive this week?
I got a Titan sash again.
Class item, nice, and it was like 330.
Oh, yeah, it's poop.
Yeah, I got the claws, so that was alright. They were 335. I can infuse those. Just that's what it's all about right now. Just getting everything up. I mean. Well, you don't really need to, but if it's something to do, just try to get as much of your stuff up to 335 so that when this new expansion rolls out, and what are we at? We're almost at a month's time, or a little bit more than a month.
Almost. A little over a month.
It'll be just, slightly easier because, you're going to get ready for that. And you'll be at least the highest light level that you can be at.
Yeah, all it is about now, guys, is just staying in Rhythm, keep playing to stay on top of your game, and
collecting a particular weapon that you're looking for with the particular role right now.
And another good thing to do with the Nightfalls and the Strikes is popping the 3 coins, and Reek's not doing it, but what I do is I pop the 3 coins and I'll just keep all my engrams to wait for the new.
I've got a couple, but I'm not going as hard as like you or Poke or somebody.
Yeah, I'm stockpiling on the engrams.
I hope that shit
so
works.
I can try to get the new exotics.
Yeah.
Unless they change
What else?
it.
I guess you get the class item from Tanix. You get his cape, which is probably one of my favorites as far as
or
design.
the auto rifle.
Or the auto rifle. You get that. What's that one called?
I can't remember.
Yeah, that's the fast firing one though, right?
Is it does not bow or is that the fusion rifle?
The does not bow is the big machine gun. Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. I can't remember what it's called.
So you have a chance with those items, a little higher chance with running the Nightfall, but punch it out the 3 times if you really want those particular class items and go at it. I mean, going at it by yourself is probably going to be a little bit more trickier. I mean, you're going to spend a lot more time being careful without having to die, but if you get a friend that can run it with you, you can punch out it a few times.
Yeah, if you want a little challenge, do it yourself. Maybe it'll be a little bit more fun for you, but if you just want to knock them out, 2 or 3 guys, get done in no time. It's not a good farming week, guys. Another boring week, so.
Punch it out, get it done, call it a day,
done.
and then start jumping on that Crucible.
Yes, sir.
All right, you guys have a fantastic rest of the week.
Have a good day, guys.
We'll be right back at you with some more information later on this week.
This is amazing!